gon' hold me down. Jesus said we got next. The gospel plow moving, baby, trust the process. The Holy Spirit did a curtain call, we got next. Staying humble down the way, this is the process. This ain't no pickup game.
Everybody to another installment of We Got Next, guys. We got a mukbang going here today. And I am very hungry. So we're about to hop straight into it.
Take out all the impurities in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Hallelujah. So, yeah.
We are hungry.
Mm-hmm.
We about to look like two of the fattest people on YouTube right now. Today we are discussing
Dreams.
We are discussing our dreams.
It's good to talk about your dreams and the things you got planned, and the things you want to accomplish. I'm a firm believer in speaking it into existence.
Write it down, make it plain.
Making it plain, making a vision, then going to executing it. But you have to constantly talk about your dreams. Yeah. You have to continuously talk about your dreams. You have to just keep talking till people get irritated. I know I promote We Got Next so much and talk about it and post so much that people get irritated to see me. Like, okay, so we get it. But that's what it is. You have to consistently, and when you found something you love and believe in and know God has called you to do it and know it's your purpose, you can't help but consistently talk about it and consistently want to do it and do it no matter what. You just always want to talk about it. Like J. Cole said, I got bigger dreams.
I'm just a small town dude. I got bigger dreams.
I'm not a small town dude. I got bigger dreams, y'all.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start it off. We were talking about how, like, you know, when God gives you a vision and, like, you know, you're called to something, right? We know we are called to be ministers, right? And that doesn't, even though we have pulpit experience, let's say pulpit experience, doesn't necessarily mean we're called to the pulpit, right? But we are called to minister.
Everybody ain't called to preach.
Everybody ain't called to preach. I'm still wondering how God has called me to preach. Because listen,
Cameron's not one of those people. He is called to preach.
But I just, it's tough for me. And I mean, you know, I wouldn't say I'm getting better. Like it's something I practice, but you know, I'm consistently like allowing the Lord to use me. So you know, when I feel like I didn't do well. Even though I know the Lord used me through the entire thing, I just still feel like people didn't get the message. But that's neither here or there. But you know, when we are called to ministry, and our version of ministry isn't just preaching; it's what we do on YouTube, right? And one of the visions that God gave me recently was. Our show. Me and Celis are going to be doing this show.
That's almost all we can give. We're going to be doing this show.
But it's going to be good. Like, we plan on... the vision that God gave me was that the show wasn't just, you know, something basic, like what we do on YouTube. I honestly believe, and I'm believing God will take this show and put it on platforms that we aren't even thinking about. Honestly, it's people that we want to reach out to see if, you know, they'll get behind it. But at the same time, you know, whether they choose to or not, I'm believing that God is taking us higher, and we really want to start this year.
And that's another thing about dreams, y'all. And I gotta say this: I always see people. If I start this, will y'all support me?
I don't care.
If I do this, y'all support me. Don't get me wrong. Support is amazing. It is wonderful to know that what you're doing is working and that people are getting blessed by it. But if nobody supports you, will you still do it?
Yeah.
If it's what you're called to do, if it's what you're passionate to do, if nobody ever supports you ever, will you continuously do it until you break through? Because you know that's what you're called to do.
You have to. And here's the tough thing about being called. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a certain thing where it's like you really don't have a choice.
You know, y'all.
And I mean, honestly, everyone knows that if you don't know, God is the God of free will. He gives you a choice. But when you call it to ministry, bro, he gonna get you one way or another.
I stayed all the time.
And I beg everybody to just say yes.
You can say yes now,
or you can say yes 10 years later. But
his will gonna be done.
Oh, it's gonna be done. And that was I talked about this, you know. God has called me to ministry, and I said no. I said no, and he beat the crap out of me. So, you know, here I am, preaching to people and ministering on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case may be. And I'm better for it. I'll say that. My life has grown, and that's another one of my dreams, is to be not just the minister that I'm called to be, but the preacher that I'm called to be. Because like I said, I don't feel comfortable preaching all the time. You know, of course I let God use me in whatever way possible. But, you know, I'm working on letting him use me more and being more comfortable in the spirit.
My dreams, bro. I want Wegotnext to blow you up. I do. And not just so people can, look at sellers. No. I want to reach people to bring them to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Because we got a generation. Like my grandma said here.
In the last and evil days, and I know people have been saying, "Oh, they've been saying that for years." We're living in the last and evil days. And while you're sitting here thinking, "Oh, I got it right," no.
Grandma just said, we in the last days. Not to serve the Lord. There's an old song that says the time is not to serve the Lord. I'm trying to bring as many lost souls, bring them back to Christ, bring them to Christ before the horn blow.
They gonna tell them when this all could end.
It could be right now.
Wars, the rumors of wars.
You know, you never know.
All this stuff that's going on. You know, sometimes you only find peace in that knowing God's will is being done.
Most definitely.
But one day, you can look up, he'll crack through that sky.
Yeah, and it'll be all said and done. And my God, that what my pastor says all the time, you know, don't let time run out and have time wasted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyone's here on this earth for a reason, an honest to God reason. So, whatever that reason is, find it.
Go to God about it.
Yeah, go to God. Please go to God about it, because listen, he'll tell you.
Because I've learned you can be really passionate about something, and that ain't even your purpose. You have a lot of passion in things, but that's not even the purpose and design that God has for your life.
Ain't even what he got for you, bro.
So you can spend 30 time doing your passion. It's like what she was called to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes, oftentimes, most times, what we really want to do, and passionate to do, and purpose to do,
Okay. What God wants us to
is never what we want to do. The purpose that God got for our life is never what we want to do.
He'll bring you out your box. Yeah, I learned that for sure. Like when our first episodes, we knew we was gonna get to where we are now, right? I mean, I'm not saying like we're that amazing.
He is.
Shut the thigh.
Should I put up his stats?
Shut the thigh. Shut the thigh.
Should I put his
Shut
stats?
the thigh.
Here's Cam stat right here.
Can we pull up yours? This man has almost 200 views on the documentary. Now, if y'all haven't seen this documentary, let me tell you something. You don't want to miss out on this. You're used to sad, simple, slave-bound documentaries. Am I lying? Am I lying? Is it not slave-bound documentaries? You know, Black History Month. No offense to anybody who was a slave. That's even worse.
I'm pretty sure anybody that's watching is not a slave or was not a slave. Nobody who's watching this is a slave. I promise you. If If you a slave watching this, I'll cash up you $100.
You gonna have people coming out of nowhere like,
I was a slave.
I was working.
You're 35. How are you a slave? You're 35 years old.
What I was saying, don't try to cut me off from the main focal point. You know, you're used to like the Black History documentaries that we see in school and everything of the
We
sort.
shall overcome.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, DMX. All these different black people, Coleman Young. You know, like walking, like realistically, walking down the street, locked arms,
Which is powerful.
It's
And
amazing,
beautiful.
and I love those documentaries. I love those stories. They honestly bring tears to my eyes, and joy to my heart to see how far we have come. But you know, with the documentary that Sellers did, is I would say it's even more powerful because you don't get an inkling of sadness. You know, and we don't get too much of that these days. You know,
Fact.
so if you haven't seen it, go check it out because it's one of the realest. It's one of the greatest, and he will never admit it himself, but this is probably one of the best videos he's ever made. The best video he's ever made.
And I appreciate that. I did, in fact, enjoy that video. I enjoy being around fans. That's why I made it, for real. I don't know how we got to this, but since we're here, thank you all for the love and support of that video. This will be the first video I upload since that video, which was 2 weeks ago. So we're going to be back to our regularly scheduled programming. But I really do appreciate the love on that video. It took me 4 days to get all the film. Then it took me a week to edit, I want to say.
I got editing as you went, and then still have like 3-4 days of editing after.
To do. I think I got back on the 1st and it released on the 8th, I want to say. Can you look that up? My hands got cinnamon on them.
March 4th.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, 4 days later. Three days later. From when you got back. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 3 days later. So much work went into that, bro.
Yeah.
This man was
I'm grateful for that.
and like I really feel like we need to make a video like that. Like when we get ready to going out of town, y'all.
You're all going to
It's about to be crazy. I don't know where we going. We might not even go somewhere spectacular, but just getting out of town, giving y'all some quality content, something y'all have never seen before on my page. But
we got next Kingdom Believers on the road.
And go somewhere, and we're gonna show y'all the entire process, start to finish. You know how we film. We're gonna film us filming.
Exactly.
We gonna film everything. I wouldn't say everything we do, but almost. We're gonna film like everything that we do to show y'all the process, start to finish.
Yeah, because you know people see the video. You know that's what you're coming for. You're coming for a finished, clean,
Finished product.
video.
A good quality, high quality, nice sound.
Exactly.
I'm tripping right now. Why am I not done eating? I'm talking too much. That's what I'm doing. You enlighten the people.
A good quality, good sound, good camera quality video. And that's what I told you for. But what you don't see is the hours upon hours. I called Cam when I was filming when I was editing it, and I was like, bro, this is a lot of editing I'm doing here. It was a lot. But I'm so grateful that it came out, and you know, that's good work. That's the work that I want to do for the rest of my life, making, you know, videos and uplifting people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate that. Cam has been going crazy over at Kingdom Believers. I mean, absolutely nuts. You know, he's just been, his level of consistency in season 2 has been, how many videos?
I'm not gonna lie.
Crazy.
I'm halfway through.
He's
like
halfway
season
through.
2 in oh my god, in 2 months.
I
haven't been consistent,
But
like
you've been
as much
consistent.
as I should have been. I probably missed a week, 2.
But you're way
Or
better
3.
than what you was.
Way better than what I was.
Yeah.
Listen, it took me a year to finish 1 season of Kingdom Believers
Yeah.
versus 2 months to get halfway through season 2.
I'm
I'm super proud of myself.
proud of that.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm super proud. I've never seen this motivated You know, he's just completely turned his life around. Very, very happy to see that. My bros got heat dropping.
Oh my gosh! First of all, J Bass.
First of all,
Oh my gosh, I don't even think we can articulate.
yeah, man. My dream is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream, like Dr. King said. You know, that white kids and black kids will all get together.
Holding hands,
Holding
down the
hands.
street, skipping and laughing.
Keep talking about your dreams. Keep talking about what you want to accomplish. Keep talking about what you want to be. Keep talking about what room you want to be in. And if anybody ever tell you it can't happen, disconnect yourself.
Yeah.
Anybody
You're in
ever
the
tell
wrong
you
room.
that ain't realistic? Will Smith said something so powerful. If in your mind it's already restrictions on how high you can go, you've already lost.
Oh yeah.
Your mind is supposed to be this place where it's so
You have
bizarre,
no
so bizarre that you just some stuff is so bizarre in your mind that you just start to believe it. Like that is so
Bro.
crazy.
That's literally how we think.
But I gotta believe it.
We trying to make stuff happen that
Never been done before.
it either never been done before or nobody would expect from us.
Mhm.
We are 21 and 20. 21 and 20.
I'm 19.
Like I said, 21 and 20. And we shouldn't be able to do the things that we are about to do. And we are going. And I said this in the 1 year of Kingdom Believers.
Mhm.
Going to this top, and we ain't gonna stop.
We can't.
And there's no, who said that? There's no limit to what you can do. So keep pushing for your dreams.
Mhm.
Keep talking about your dreams. Keep dreaming your dreams. Write it down, make it plain, put it on the board. Whatever you have to do to encourage yourself to get to those dreams. Tell us your dreams.
Why not?
Tell us your dreams. We believe in your dreams. We don't even know your dreams.
I bet you I believe in it.
Yeah, because there's no one that can stop you.
Because who would have thought years ago? Who would have thought 2012? Then 2022. Hell, we'll have phones that got wireless earbuds. You feel me? Like even little stuff. Who would have thought about AirPods and just how precise an iPhone could be? Or who would have thought about just all these things that's happened just in this last
so
decade?
much stuff, and like a lot of us, creativity is genius. You know, you may not be book smart, or you may not be street smart.
All you need is one idea, though.
All you need is one idea. Man, what if Steve Jobs didn't have a job?
And with that being said, because I already know where this is about to go. Keep dreaming your dream. Don't let nobody, and when I say nobody, I mean nobody. Your father, your mother, your brother,
sister,
your sister.
Come on now.
Don't let nobody kill your dreams. If your dream is bizarre, dream them even more. I love you. If you don't believe me, God loves you.
Got next. This ain't no time for playing. Tell the bros we got next. Yeah, we got next. Backside of the mountain training, bro, we got next. This is the re-up. My enemies is holding down they spot.